When you talk about the issue of crime, the crime rate among the immigrant community is lower than the crime rate among the native-born community. So to say that we're passing this measure here to address the issue of crime in this county is simply not true. It's time to take a moral stand. It's time to say we made a mistake. We passed the resolution before we knew how much it would cost and how hard it would be to implement. And we just made a mistake, and so we're rescinding this resolution. And we're going to build this county and make it a place where all people are welcome. If you look to Arlington, if you look to Alexandria, they're already doing that. And what's happened? The cost of houses are going back up, while ours are still plummeting.
I want to give back all these notice that Mr. Stewart sent to our families. These cards were paid with our taxpayers' money that also include the taxes that we pay as immigrants.
This is how I want to see my tax dollars spent. This is letting the people of Prince William County know something is happening. This is not a campaign situation.
It's not moral for us to receive an invitation in order to come and support any measure against our own community. So let me first give this back to you. All these cards have on the back a note that say, please vote no on the resolution.
You may give them to the county attorney. I must remind the audience that there shall be no clapping. If necessary, in order for this board to do its business, I will ask that the chamber be cleared.
There's a lot of people out there who are not here, not angry, not speaking. I haven't spoken until now. If it's the illegality of it that everyone's talking about, and there's so many angry people, the anger is just getting to the point where I just want it to stop. If they're going to be angry about illegality, then what about drunk driving or drugs? We never have taken care of that problem. Why not put $14 million in 5 years towards that? That kills people.
I cut my hand and I sat for hours and hours at Potomac Hospital waiting to be served. And there were multiple families in front of me with all of their children with them because they didn't have daycare or whatever while I sat to be waited on.
I'd like to say that I think the #1 reason that we have this problem in the first place is because of greed. If there were not corporations, companies, even small businesses that weren't looking to get every ounce of profit out of their enterprise that they could, they would not be willing to hire illegal immigrants in the first place. And so where we have to really look at culpability of this is first and foremost to the employers who are willing to hire illegal immigrants and skirt the law. It's not that the immigrants themselves are facing that, the cause of that problem. They're just feeding into a system that's already broken.
I believe that they should not benefit, and I believe that I am a U.S. taxpayer. I pay my taxes, I vote, and I pay my taxes under a legitimate Social Security number.
I have to hear my son come home telling me my friends are worried about their parents getting picked up. I love Prince William County, and I really hope that we don't have to feel that racial profiling is going to be an issue. I personally would not like to be stopped 2 or 3 times in a day.
They're all paying taxes. They're all reporting to the county, to the state, to the federal government. As an illegal aliens, they pay their taxes, and that's why they do deserve, and they have to live in this county like anybody else in the United States. They have their rights because they paying their taxes. I believe whoever paid taxes in this county or anywhere they live, they got the right, like anybody else, to live peacefully.
Please reconsider the long-term ramifications and long-lasting impact that this is going to have on this county. If you pass this, paying more taxes for something that is kind of meaningless is really kind of worthless. I really would like to ask you to reconsider your decision, and thank you for giving me the time.
Italians were called wops, without papers. Okay? They weren't documented. And I want to tell you, a lot of you sitting on this panel, a lot of people out here and in the county wouldn't be here if we enforced the laws that we did have back during that time. And the police chief made it quite clear, we're going to get rid of those that deal with drugs, rape, steal, murder, whatever. Let's get them out of here. They're not welcome. I also agree that we need to have English as our primary language. Okay? But we can do that through assimilation. We can do that through support by having people volunteer to not only teach them English, but to teach them to assimilate, to take them and show them, how a neighborhood should look, how their property should be kept up so it appreciates in value and not depreciates in value. And that's through education. So I ask that you rescind this.
Other counties are going to get rich because why? The money is running from this county to another county. We pay taxes and we make Prince William County very rich. If everybody start leaving soon, I don't think we're going to be in the same level we are right now. Riverside, New Jersey. There, it's like a city I drive through the other day. It's very empty, like people running away. Now they're having no business there. A lot of people want to sell their business because no customers.
Criminal activities by illegal aliens do increase the risk of injury or death to all legal residents, also property damage and loss. We do want the Prince William officials, including the police, to be able to determine if a person is a legal citizen or an illegal alien, and to take action to remove illegal aliens. We will support the increased budgets that will allow this action, whatever the cost.